Welcome back to part 2 of our Digital 2 assignment. I'm Kate.
I'm Meg.
And I'm Denise. Next we'll be talking about the impact of our innovation where we modified an aspect of our teaching practice. We've included some screenshots of student work to demonstrate the process of writing questions, creating the Kahoot, and then students enjoying sharing their Kahoots with others. The feedback we had from our students was overwhelmingly positive. We've shared some of their comments in the next slides. In our own practice, this learning experience has demonstrated a big shift in our thinking and ability to leverage digital tools to support 21st century learning. We believe we have shifted from the emerging to engaging in the e-learning planning framework because it is the learning and higher order thinking driving the use of technology rather than just substitution. To back up our reflections, Ken Robinson's 2011 talk, Changing Education Paradigms, supports this shift, as he talks about students learning through content creation rather than just reproducing information. We use the Microsoft Collaborative rubric to plan the experience and believe the task is level 4 because the students are working interdependently. Once again, we tuned into the words of Ken Robinson's talk. Most great learning happens in groups, and that collaboration is the stuff of growth. So what were our successes and failures, and what would we do differently? We've used a PMI analysis to reflect on the positives, minuses, and points of interest. First, the positives. In this task, we saw increased meaningful collaboration amongst the learners. They were highly engaged and enthusiastic from the outset, and there was no off-task behaviour. We saw more experienced students helping others to log in and problem solve, using a tuakana tēnā ethos. There were only a few minuses, but mostly relating to external factors. We'll be giving more time to this in the coming weeks. We would like to find ways to speed up the process in future iterations of the workshop in order to make the sessions more efficient and allow more time for students to develop their work. We noted some interesting points, some of which we were expecting and some were unexpected. We were expecting students to be engaged and enthusiastic, but we were surprised by just how on task they were and how much work they achieved in the time provided. We learned that the students required some extra scaffolding in terms of things such as email address formats. So what would we do differently next time? To speed up the process, we will teach students prior to the workshop about email address formats. They will also prepare their individual questions prior to the workshop so that the session is purely about creating the Kahoot. We will retain the step of creating the Maths Kahoot as it reinforces the understanding of both questioning and Kahoot. This exercise has also changed our thinking about how to use the Kahoot in the classroom. While we had been aware of older year groups using Kahoot to pre-assess before teaching, we were surprised to hear that one of our students had already thought that it would be a good way to measure their own understanding and progress. We'll look into using this tool in other ways. Through this task, we have seen improved collaboration rather than just cooperation amongst students. The use of digital tools creates a highly engaging task for the groups in which the children are keen to persist to problem solve to complete the task. They enjoy working and learning together. We believe the original intended outcome is on the way to being achieved. Please enjoy this list of sources for our presentation. Thank you for watching. We've enjoyed this process and have also enjoyed the extra learning involved in using Powtoon for the very first time.
Free
created using Powtoon.